2, 1, go. How's it going, Kiss and Jed? How's it going? Yeah, I haven't said hi to most of... I know I said hi to Nijim, but... And, also Suicune. Yeah, how's Lambo Droid and how's Kiss and Jed doing? Oof. By the way, Suicune, it's been a while. You just been busy with work? Tried. I'm gonna grab this chest because we need to grab... The route changes mean we have to grab some chests. And while the chests are better grabbed in... Just do that. I was expecting that to be good. I didn't expect it to actually just... Hi. Stop him on by... Don't bother. Busy but stressed, but it's life. Alright, first equipment, leather weapon. Good, good. Good equipment to start us off. Sorry about the stress, though. That's not life. That's just inevitability. You can break through that if you do certain things, but not always the things that you'd think make you happy. So I recognize most people don't. Well, I'm here. Oh well. We'll take Hermes boots, but we're going to forget we have Hermes boots. Just flat out. I'm calling it now. We're going to forget we have Hermes boots. Alright, here's our fairy chest. That's good. I'm just exiting this insanely hot weather, trying to stay inside. Yep. Stay inside if you can. Stay inside if you can. I went to a go-kart racing track yesterday, and oh boy, does my body hurt. Oh, but I bet it was worth. I bet it was worth. Found book. Found dash. So if Lamec's over to our right, we have everything found. That's awesome. Alright. Let's move. Oh, right. Ooh. Alright, 3, 4. Awesome, so I leave with 1 charge. Perfectly 1 charge. It was a great time, yeah. We were 9 people and we did like a 30-minute race. Jeez. Yeah, that sounds like a blast, man. Glad to hear you enjoyed yourself, man. Glad to hear it. Good to have the enjoyment when you can. Now watch this dice just randomly work on Lamec. It's not going to. I know it doesn't work on bosses, but let's just dream. Let's just dream for 5 seconds that we pop in the door and we go, oi! Well, because I attacked that one guy we never will know, the world will never know. Surely, all rules changed. Alright, leather weapon, scholar cape. We got good equipment. We got good equipment, boys. Oh, right. Let's put you there. Whoop. we go. First time after Corona. It was their first day open again. The staff were really entertaining. Tried their best to make the experience even better. Dude, I love it when the staff are in on it. Alright. Woo. Let's see, I believe I did... Yeah, I found the stick-in study. So we're just heading right. Normally I'd stop for meat, but unfortunately we are just heading out. Remember, we can step on spikes without consequence. We have Hermes boots. Remember, water and thorns are not spikes. Yeah, I feel like Hermes boots, like, it's kind of funny. For some people, it's super important, but for, like, me and other runners, it's like 35 resolve is so much. I probably shouldn't have bought them. I just bought them because there was no better options, and I wanted to spend my resolve valuably, but probably was a mistake to grab. The dice, I think, could end up working because of these heirlooms, but because, like, the dice at least do something, but the boots was a mistake. The boots, I think, were a mistake. Like, I can't think of anywhere where I would use it because we've just already optimized. And one is stepping on the spikes actually faster than just jumping around them. That was not that was unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, we'll figure it out. We're keeping good time. And yeah, just note that while our IRAT split is bad, if you remove the IRAT split, if you go back to our basically pre-patch run, we are at sub 4 minutes already. Alright, because that's a wooden chest and we know, I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Alright, and this keeps us invincible for just long enough to smack that guy out of the way. Just keep going. Alright. I take boots sometimes and always forget I have them because I'm so used to avoiding spikes. Precisely. So it's like, you forget to use them, and then for people like you and me, I have a feeling that boots wouldn't even get much use because how many times do you fall into spikes on accident? Meat, that was awesome. For me, all the time. Ah. Alright. Well then. Do you think they're worth the 35 resolve then? That's the big question. Are they worth the 35 resolve? We're 4 gold pieces away from being able to buy the architect at minimum pricing. If this chest gives us money, we're actually in a good spot. Awesome. The few times I want a chest to give me money. I want a silver. Usually we want the silver chest to give us good blueprints. Like, that's why we go out of our way for silver chests. Oop. Here we are. And even if we die, we'll be alright. I think 25 would be fair, though. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. 25, fine. 35, we have an issue. The real question is when you fall into spikes intentionally. I mean, you can just use it to, like, speed through things. Like, you just don't worry about the spikes. I think if they actually, like... I recognize this programmatically wise might not work. But, like, if they could, like, turn the spikes blue or some... Just, like, do some thing to the spikes to make it so, like, you get the sense that they're not going to hurt you, then I could see it working. But the problem is just... Games all our life have taught us that big spiky looking thing means danger, avoid. There we go. Doing pretty darn good on time. A little minus there, but we're still minus 1. Yeah, our route wasn't punishing here, so we just gotta keep going. 114 health is acceptable. Not desired, but acceptable. Yeah, some kind of visual indicator, either on character or on spikes, would help a ton. I think on character would actually still get lost in the noise of your equipment. What do you mean that wasn't the exit? That was quite the room to start us off in, by the way. Well, we have some good equipment, but... Alright. Intelligence build. We're going intelligence build, and then the equipment's going to take care of the rest. Do I go Archmage? No. Scholar Cape is big, yep. Scholar Cape plus Flame Barrier is pretty large. Like, that could be game-winning. Alright, let's finish off our water. Or not. Apparently there was more water in there than I thought, and I didn't want to dump it in my face, so... Keep moving, get ourselves our double jump, and then we can keep moving. Given the damage output we're getting, I think that's actually a perfectly fine place to have our character die. Just big rooms to start us off, I see. Never have it easy, I see. Whoop. Yes, Borg. To your death. Oh well. Not desired, but manageable. Found a maw. Not in the place I expected, but we're still... Far Shores evades us. And we still have a lily to find. Okay, you die. Lily could be there. Apple, I will accept it. This is actually faster than teleporting since we ended up in this room. Oof. Alright, found one lily. The other lily I need the jump for. So while we will stop for the other lily if we find it, we know where the weakest of the lilies is. And we're just gonna grab it now. No need to leverage health. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, with these potions, I should really be spending my spells a lot more. I know there's one in the next room, so... Love when Far Shores is below all the other rooms. Yeah. Far Shores has its way of being places that aren't always the best. And yes, this is a fine character to be facing Nama, in case anyone's wondering. The last lily is up by Nama. Alright. So just up and right. Oop. And even though it's not far, it's only 2 rooms away, I'm still doing this just for 1, precaution. 2, I think it's only loading screens, which I think is okay. Not mention, gives me a chance to drink water. Or when Gone Heads is to the right of most of the rooms in the study. Oh god. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Only half blocked. Alright. Well, at least we're dealing damage still. Yep, knew that's what was happening. Well, always dislike taking damage, but this is acceptable. It just means we have to go get the Void Dash before we go get we have to go get Void Dash before we get Gone Heads. There we are. We get Void Dash as first priority now. That's all that means. But of course, when life gives you Gone Heads, you don't complain. Never going to be at full mana for long with this spell, so... Alright, found Murmur. That's of value. Oh, right, we don't have Void Dash. I was expecting to just keep flying to the right when I hit that. Alright, do we grab Book? Do we grab Book? Yeah. We have to reset anyways. Why not? Keeps me safe. Allows me to actually do it with this life instead of the next. And this character with Flame Barrier and Scholar Cape is actually enough of a damage dealer to be preferable to its successor. Especially with only 17 gold, 7k gold. This would be a lot harder to justify if I didn't have the jump. Not to mention, killing Nama also justifies this, because the whole reason of the book is to get a heal between Nama and Enoch. Yep, 75. Alright. Our intelligence is high enough that we can use the quick kill strat against these two. So yeah, you need a high intelligence because intelligence decides how much damage that shield bash does. So that's where that comes in. Pretty sure entrance is actually closer. It does have that one awkward room with the two Doomvuses, but that's the only thing making this awkward. Yeah, everything's this way. Took some damage in that. That's not good, but we didn't take full damage, which is better than the alternative. Just do that. Get through. Alright. So we still have Void. We still have Gone Heads. Let's kill Gone Heads, because it's kind of the point of us being here. Yeah, just to give an example of why the Flame Barrier is so good. We killed Gauntlet's pretty quickly with that. There we are. Doesn't Flame Barrier snapshot? I know someone said something snapshots, just can't remember what. I don't know what you mean by snapshots, is the issue. Like, I feel like that's a technical term that I just never heard before. Because when I think snapshot, I think of the, like, freeze frame. And, I mean, just seeing me cast it once tells you that's not the case. So, that's not what you mean. Found the heirloom. Haven't found Enoch, but... Ooh, but I did find something valuable as Enoch. Apples. There we are. Let's make sure it doesn't kill me. Good. Good. Now we have health. Now we have health. Yeah, I just... Alright. I mean, we have a lot of health. That's always nice. Beautiful. All my fault, by the way. What's dropping meat down there? I'm really curious. That's okay, because of our increased intelligence, this meat should be enough, which it is. Thank you, meat. Getting me back to full. So the question is returning to main menu faster than just climbing up those? And do I want Ambrosia as my last... as my only heirloom? I think no. I think I just return to main menu when I get here, pop over to Murmur. Alright. Definitely questionable, but acceptable at the same time. Even if I'm wrong, it's not so severe. Alright. Go. Alright. Whew. And we have the shield for this, so that just makes it even easier. Ooh. Making it actually kind of easy on me. Appreciate it. It's been a while since you've done that for me. Will you be friendly over here as well? You know what? Thank you, Murmur. Thank you, Murmur. I do appreciate this. I do, in fact, appreciate this. Alright. That was quite a generous Murmur. That was quite a generous Murmur. Alright. Now we face Enoch. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to shield bash through him, but his hitbox was actually just high enough that it didn't land at all. I was just too close to escape, so I didn't bother escaping. Alright, well, we took 1 point of damage that I didn't want to take. Through a kind of comedic way of taking it. Just assumed the hitbox was lower than it actually was. Right, and this time I'm getting my mana back, so I can build up a nice long flame barrier during this phase. There we are. So we got a really good Enoch. Yeah, this character is just really good at just dealing damage. Which means as long as they don't die, they have what they need. Alright. And yes, I am going to grab the damage boost. Oh my gosh. Alright, all we have left is Irad. Those hitboxes were dangerous. I was just going by instinct, and I saw that the hitbox I was in afterwards. So if you're like, how did you know that wasn't going to hit you? I didn't. I thought I just took damage, and then I didn't. Wow. The exact opposite direction I should have ran towards. Brilliance. Aw, I have to take the top one. Whew. All right, last room. I saw it. I saw it coming. I'm pretty sure if I just didn't die to that one trap, I think I made it to the top. Alright, we have a barbarian. Barbarians have lots of health. Lots of health. But because of the way barbarians work, we unfortunately have to start amping up strength. Like so. Oh. There we are. If I just made it to the top, I think I got PB. Heck, with how much damage that character did, if I beat Irad, I got world record, I think. Ugh. Unfortunate. Just had to make it to the top. I did the exact same method again. These both connect, so might as well just take the earlier one. I'm pretty sure that saved actually a lot of time, given what I remember the other one, what the inside room looked like. I could have just misremembered the inside room. Won't deny that. Oh, it skipped all of this. Yeah, no, this was the correct route. Oh my gosh. Well. Just don't die to the spike trap this time. Let's see how close we were. Ah. Legitimately did not see that guy until I got up there. Alright. We weren't all the way there, but we were close. This is not a bad route. I'm just making mistakes. And the mistakes, obviously, when you're here, mistakes are far more costly than elsewhere. Because it's just one big tower. Yeah. We had the makings of a world record. We had the makings of the world record, then we had the makings of a PB. Now, we're just having the makings of a sub 40. Or of a sub 50. Always sad. Great. Oof. Alright. The one time I go to the other side, like, oh, I'm not going to make the same mistake again. It goes the other direction, so I make the same mistake again. Oh my god, that's comedic in its infuriation. It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon, I swear. Oof. It was right here. I died twice at the very end. Wait, Mindful Line is below 35 minutes? Yeah, okay. So I actually still was in pace. If I didn't die the first time, I was still in pace. I was still in pace with that. Late reply, but snap top shot in this context. I unfortunately have to focus. I'll read it. Should I perish, or after the run's done, whichever comes first. Alright. Snapshot in this context would be that the last flame barrier at maximum... Oh! So you're saying that if I picked up the Zealot's Ring, and as long as I used flame barrier when I was at full mana, it would remain... Oh, yeah, that I think that does happen. I think you're correct there. Which would have made Zealot's Reign with flame barrier actually insane. So, like, as long as I start the flame barrier at full mana, until it ends... It's treated as if it's at full mana. For the case of Zealot's Reign. Sorry if you commented on this. I had to stream at low volume because was busy temporarily. No, thank you. Yeah, and even with those two very untimely deaths, we're still sub 40, I think, once we get into real time. I can never beat this with Barbarian. It's not easy. It's not easy. But yeah, 2 deaths at some of the most inopportune times of the Sun Tower. And still 4102. Still a 4102. Yeah, this is out. Wow. Yeah, I think that was really good. I think that was really close.